What's up, ZERT Nation? Mr. X here with your Wednesday reminder for the giveaway that we are doing this Friday. What are we giving away? Ice plates from Qore Performance. I'm wearing one right now. I got a couple different examples here, and basically going to show you how I wear them, how the special operators in our U.S. military wears them, and a couple different examples and a couple of things that I've seen that, hey man, this thing works pretty well. I've got one on right now. I've got it on with my old medium rucksack straps. Basically just strapped it right on my back, and then I put my plate carrier right over it. You can see right here how skinny this thing is. If I'm sitting in a vehicle, if I'm sitting in the back of a vehicle, driving a vehicle, I'm a passenger in the vehicle, you can see that the width of it isn't going to be as wide as, like, say, a Camelback or other water blivets or other things out there. It's really tight, form fitting. I've got body armor on this one. I've got another demonstration here, and I'll actually put this one on, one that I don't have body armor. I've only got one set of plates. I don't have a ton of set of plates out there until Z.E.R.T starts letting me borrow plates from their inventory, but we'll see how that works out. But this one has got cold water in it, doesn't have ice. The one on my rucksack has got ice, but I can even feel right now how much it's keeping me cool. This has been in the refrigerator for the last couple of weeks, put on my body. Acts kind of like an air conditioning unit on the back of my back. I could even, I'd have to take my plate carrier and kind of separate it a little bit, but I would even, I could even put another one on the front. I don't think that I would use ruck straps for the front, but just like on that one, 90% of the time we just use zip ties. We zip tie it to it. If we got to fill it with water, we can take it off, or we can just cut these zip ties off. Just have a plethora of zip ties right there in your body armor, in your kit, or in your bag, or every time we go anywhere, we usually have zip ties on. But this is extremely comfortable, very well fitting. I don't even realize it's there, other than the fact that it's keeping my back cool right now. So I don't need to have my body armor on right now. I can go ahead and take my body armor off, and as you guys can see, if I go hiking, doing anything, I always have a water source right there. It's going to be a little bit more comfortable. 50 ounces, got plenty of water to hydrate myself, not to mention the fact that these things actually stack on top of each other. You can fill them with ice, throw a cooler in the back of your truck, and you can stack them on top of each other in the cooler, and as high as you can go. Qore actually makes a cooler that you can get these suckers side by side and then stack on top of each other. Check the website out and you can actually see how many that you can fit inside this cooler. But it's pretty comfortable. Like I said, I barely know it's there. I don't have this huge blivet, so if I'm sitting in a vehicle, it's cumbersome. It's wide. It actually gets me up from the seat. And we all know from like Humvees, Hummers, you really don't have that much room anyways. And the more kit you got on, the less space you have. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate my other body armor on my other kit, since it doesn't have plates in it. On this one, I just zip tied it right to the back of my plate carrier. It just sits right there. I want to have it high. It's going to be pretty much exact location of your kit is. Now, if you guys play airsoft or whatnot, you could actually use these and put these in your plate carrier, and you're not even going to realize it's there. But it's going to work exactly like that did, except this is attached to my plate carrier. Now, it's been a couple years since I put this on, so bear with me. I know there's tons of different types of plate carriers and body armors out there, and they come with these cool little Velcro straps that you can just take them and loosen them up, attach them, unattach them. And I like the straps, I really do, but I've noticed that the Velcro is that much more convenient. So as you can see, that's how much plate it uses, or that's how much room it uses. And I don't have plates in this one, but if I would freeze this and that's sitting on my back, man, I can imagine how much cooler I would be in 100, 110, 115 degree weather. So it just sits right in there, it Velcros, it stays in there. Once you put your straps on, I thought that I would have to take my zip ties and like zip tie it around the bottom to some type of location. But once you put your straps on, it just, the bottom of it holds it in place. And as long as you zip tie or you Velcro the top of it, it's gonna fit snug. And like I said, that right there with the straps on it, once I put the body armor on, hey, it's gonna keep snug. The whole thing with me is I don't necessarily want these straps on cutting in under my arms while I had the body armor on. That's kind of, you know, killing two birds with two stones when you only have to kill one bird with one stone. So if I was going out and having that underneath, I'd probably just take these straps off and use some type of Velcro or some type of attachment on the back of my body armor or the back of my kit. So that's what this looks like. You can see how snug it fits. This one's been in the refrigerator. It's keeping me pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and show you what it looks like with my my rucksack. Now I've got a large rucksack frame here that I had some adjustments made to it, but right there in my frame, it sits right above my my waist strap there. So you can tuck this in even further if you want, but I actually like the way that it sits right there. So when I put my rucksack on with my pillow in it, as you can see, there's not a lot of weight in it right now. But once I tighten these straps down, pull my shirt down, it sits right there on the small of my back with my shoulder straps and the rucksack frame, and on the small of my back, it's not protruding out onto my back at all. I can feel it, and this one's frozen, and I can definitely feel it's frozen, and I guarantee you I'd be all about hiking through the mountains of Las Vegas, you know, on a hot summer day with that thing on my back. I'd probably, after I did it once or twice, I guarantee you that I would want it there every single time, because it, I mean, I can feel, it would definitely keep that, not necessarily lower my core temperature or anything, but it would help keeping me cool, especially when you consider how much of a wet spot that you have right there on your back, or when you're wearing body armor. You know, usually when you take it off, you've got a nice salt stain spot on the front of your chest or on the back. You know, if I can put any type of, you know, air conditioning unit back there that runs off batteries or something to keep me cool while I'm doing a mission or just hiking through the mountains or on a hike or mountaineering or whatever, I'm going to do this. And to me, this is right up there with it. You know, it's keeping me cool, and every time I take a sip out of that nozzle, you know, it's giving me nice cold water. And of course, it's going to melt throughout the day. So you're going to have 2 or 3 of these. You know, they're not really that expensive. Check it out online, but have 2 or 3 of these in a cooler. So as you're doing, you know, going out through your day, you know, just like military units are buying these coolers, keep them in the back of their vehicles, their Hummers. You know, we had side-by-sides that we were going out and doing missions. In the back of those side-by-sides, we would have coolers with basically frozen bottles of water in there. Now, this is going to take up a whole heck of a lot less room, because you can stack them on top of each other and beside each other, and not to mention the fact that you're looking at 50 ounces in every one of these. So, yeah, check out the website. We are going to be giving it away on Friday, correct? And then next Monday, we're going to be posting the winner, and get yourself a hold of it. Hopefully you guys win it. I don't think I'm going to enter it, since this one right here is mine. You know, these two we're going to be giving away, the gray ones. But the more feedback we get on these things, you know, you can either go out and buy them from the website, or we're going to start making these suckers, or get them to make them with the ZERT logo, the ZERT crest on it. And yeah, start throwing them out there. So good luck, guys. Enter the contest, and we'll get those. What are we going to do? 1 or 2 winners? One guy wins 2 of them, or 2 separate winners?
I think we may do 2 separate winners.
All right, there you go, guys. So I'm a huge fan. I use this stuff, and now that it's on my rucksack and it's getting some pretty good weather, I'm going to have knee surgery soon. But as soon as I do, I'm going to start rucking again and start training and getting back into some half-decent shape, so I can start whipping Mr. Blue's ass in some of these shooting competitions. So, and ready to start doing some serious training for some upcoming ZERT classes, whether it's Keystone Challenge, going through there and rucking through the mountains of Pennsylvania, or whatever classes are on the horizon. So looking forward to it, and if there's nothing else, All right, Mr. X out.
The ZERT membership pack is your gateway to a worldwide organization dedicated to building a safe and trained community armed with the proper mindset to see you and your family through to safety. The first-year membership pack includes ZERT 702 black t-shirt, 5-inch ZERT 702 patch in PVC, your call sign and squadron assignment, ZERT membership certificate, official membership card with your call sign, 10 ZERT recruitment cards, access to discounts from ZERT-approved vendors, 15% off most ZERT merchandise year-round. In addition to the membership pack, once you join, you receive the following privileges: access to the ZERT forum and exclusive online videos, access to training events and special forces instructors, training cost is additional, members-only newsletter, admittance to over 90 private squadron and state Facebook groups, attend members-only events, participate in contests and giveaways. Join us today and get started meeting the members in your area. Privileges are just that and can be revoked at any time. Management reserves all rights. Facebook rules and regulations apply. ZERT, not just an organization, it's a lifestyle. ZERTNation.com.